What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So yesterday we did a video where we put DJ Burns in the NBA. Of course, DJ Burns out of NC State. They're in the Final Four right now. And today we're going to be doing something with Caitlin Clark out of Iowa, one of the best female basketball players we've ever seen. And with the amount of points that she puts up, of course, she put up like 41 yesterday on LSU and got her revenge from last year. There's always been some conversations about whether or not Caitlin Clark could actually play in the NBA just because she's that damn good. Now, would it translate to playing against men? Who really knows? But I have a fun little video regardless about it. So similar to yesterday, how we put DJ Burns in the NBA, today we're going to do the same thing with Caitlin Clark and put her into the NBA as well. Let's get straight into this video. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you are new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. So yesterday was the first time I think I've ever sat down and watched like female basketball. Now, I only did watch the fourth quarter because I was watching NBA beforehand. But yeah, I watched in the fourth quarter. She is definitely a great player. So I do have her in the 2024 draft class. This is exactly how we did it yesterday. She is here, obviously, in the in a men's basketball league. So technically, in this file or on this player DNA, she's technically, I'm sure, labeled as a man. But you get the gist. We're just getting her in the NBA. So other than that, of course, there's not much we can do until we get to the draft. So we're going to just go straight into the lottery and see who's going to draft Caitlin Clark, and that's the team we take over just like we did yesterday with, of course, DJ Burns when he got drafted to the Hornets. I'm really hoping the Spurs draft her, to be honest with you, just because her and Wemby would be a lot of fun to do a rebuild on. But regardless, let's go ahead, jump in, or I guess somewhat the rest of the season, and see where the playoffs end up, and then get straight to the lottery and the draft and see where she goes, and we take over that team. That's basically how this video is going to go. Let's get straight to it. Let's go ahead and sum up the rest of year number one. Today's video is brought to you by DGF's Optimizer. If you're playing on apps such as PrizePicks, Underdog, or any other DFS app every day, you should definitely have a tool such as DGF's Optimizer to help you find good plays right in front of you without you having to do any research whatsoever. So, for example, do we have any good examples on the board? Yes, we have like an Anthony Edwards play. Now, what it does is find discrepancies across multiple sports books. There isn't a ton of discrepancies right now at the moment. But not only does it find discrepancies, but it shows you the juice on every single book. That way you know if you're getting a good player or not. So basically, of course, the higher the number, the more likely it is to happen. The lower the number, less likely it is to happen. So Andrew Wiggins over 4.5 rebounds. You got a book at minus 146 odds. It gives you good plays right in front of you. Plays are usually in the green or in the best, but you could definitely find some good plays that haven't got straight to the green just yet down here as well. Like Edwards and Wiggins are plays that I would actually play as well because there's juice on the under of Edwards and then over on Wiggins. So if you want to sign for DJF's Optimizer, again, zero research whatsoever. You just click on this optimizer, gives you good plays right in front of you to plug into PrizePicks or whatever app you want to use. There's so many tabs to go ahead and look at any of these apps. If you want to use this tool, link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables. 25% off your first month. I highly encourage it, especially if you play on apps such as Underdog, PrizePicks. Ever since I've started using this optimizer and fully committed to it, I'm a much profitable sports bettor. It's actually insane. And of course, apps such as PrizePicks, which I'm also sponsored by here. Definitely check out PrizePicks. Use code Crushables and match first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Of course, baseball is in full effect, but how it works, you choose between 2 to 6 players, 2 players being 3 times your entry, all the way up to 6 players being 25 times entry. There's so many sports, so many stats to choose from. They have all kinds of bizarre sports to choose from. They have esports on here. I got MMA. Tennis is on here, League of Legends, CSGO. There's all kinds of options. So if you want to go ahead and click more on RJ Barrett, you're welcome to do so. If you want to click less on Giannis's rebounds, whatever you want to do, you just plug in an entry. It's that simple. Absolutely love PrizePicks. Again, code Crushables. Use the link down in the description below. Or they match first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. And last but not least is Dabble, another really cool app such as PrizePicks. It's very similar to PrizePicks. One cool thing this app has that PrizePicks does not is you can copy people's entries with a click of a button. Really cool feature that I think every app should have, but Dabble's the only one that has it right now. And they also offer up to an 1,000x payout, which is actually kind of insane. If you go 12 of 12, you can 1,000x your money, which is really wild. Use code CRUSH10 to sign up for Dabble. Again, you don't even have to make your own entries. You can literally just copy people's entries with a click of a button. It's really cool. So if you have like a content creator you follow on Twitter and tell their plays, there's a chance they might have a Dabble. You could literally just copy their entries with the click of a button. Really cool feature that Dabble offers. So again, sign up for Dabble. They give you $10 literally just for signing up. Use code CRUSH10. Other than that, check out all those apps. Let's get back to the rebuild. So Luka wins MVP. Wembanyama is Rookie of the Year. Of course, these are usually the same. So let's just get straight in. Let's see who wins the championship, of course. And that's where we'll start things here. So 76ers have been eliminated. I'm not rebuilding the 76ers today anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. You got the Bucks and the Nuggets in the finals. Does Damian Lillard get a ring? He does not. Denver goes 2 in a row. All right. Player retirements, got Kyle Lowry, Al Horford retiring. Just in case I'm about to take over the Spurs, I wanted to see if Greg Popovich was going to retire, but he does not. So I don't know if Caitlin Clark's going to go #1 overall, but we'll see who gets #1 overall pick. So right now, Spurs are projected 2 chances. Well, I guess obviously Charlotte's going to keep their pick, but let's see who gets #1. It is going to be the Spurs. So I'm kind of hoping they're going to take Caitlin Clark. I really do. That'll be so much fun. So let's see if that ends up happening. Staff signing, Nick Nurse. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and predict that it does happen. We're going to go straight to the Spurs, and we're going to make sure Popovich stays, because I'm pretty sure he's a free agent for whatever reason. So let's make sure we get Pop back for the Spurs. Let's see. They have an offer. It better be on Popovich. Excuse me. Of course it's not on Greg. Or it was. Never mind. It was on Greg Popovich. Okay, you did a good job. So they got that completely done. Now we can go ahead and fill out the rest of this coaching staff. I think I'm taking over the Spurs. Actually, I might as well just draft her with #1 overall, huh? I mean, I feel like I was going to say, no, we're doing it. I'm making sure Wembanyama and Caitlin Clark are teammates. Why not? Let's do it. That sounds like a ton of fun. So, I was going to just see if they would draft her #1 overall, but I'm just going to make it happen, man. It just sounds too good. It just sounds like a fun video. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess, try to get some. I mean, it looks like they got to work on some offers, but nothing I offered has been accepted. So I'll see you guys on draft night with after this is filled out. This part really annoys me most of the time, so I'll see you guys in a second. All right, let's get straight into the NBA draft, and let's go ahead and do it. Caitlin Clark is going to be the new point guard paired with Wembanyama. Only has her averaging 18 points per game in college. I'm pretty sure she averages way more than that. But welcome to the NBA, Caitlin Clark. Happy to have you. You can play with Victor Wembanyama. I feel like that's the best teammate you could possibly ask for if you're Caitlin Clark, if you were in the NBA somehow. But I'm very happy to go ahead and accept all those qualifying offers. Dominic Barlow, we're going to go ahead and offer the extension on, and then free agency. And then one thing I forgot to do, man, we still got the blue background. We're the Spurs now. We got to change that really quickly here in a second. But right now, if Caitlin Clark, Trey Jones, I think that part of rotation looks good. Devin Vassell, Malachi Branham, that looks good as well. Keldon Johnson, definitely would love a better small forward for the future, but I think we could also move Zach Collins over to power forward because Charles will be healthy, so we'll do that. So we'll have a power forward rotation set. We'll have a center rotation set. So basically, the only spot I'm looking at in particular is the small forward spot. Keldon Johnson, I definitely, we might just run with him for 1 more year, but I think we just might run with him one more year. Let's not like rush to trade him, but definitely we'll look for maybe a better small forward in the future for sure. I'm going to give Derek Jones Jr. a deal to be our backup small forward, and then that'll be good. So I think that will be our offseason. Nothing crazy. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about that. So now we have Caitlin Clark, Trey Jones, Malachi Branham. We got Derek Jones Jr., Keldon Johnson. So, yeah, we have a full rotation, essentially, which is what truly matters. So now we'll go straight to player progression. Let's see what this is going to look like. Dominic Barlow. And then Devin Vassell is up, and then Caitlin Clark is. I'm curious what her potential even is. I have no idea. So let's go take a look at what this creator made her potential. So her potential is a minimum 81, potential 81. We're going to make this even higher. We're going to make her an absolute stud. Minimum potential 90. We want her to be exactly what she's supposed to be. So let's go ahead and make sure boom is all the way up. I think this is going to secure her, progression. And we could put the peak start age over, at 19 or something crazy like that. So we're gonna run with that, and we'll see how year #1 goes with her and Wembanyama. Should be a ton of fun. Kind of hoping she scores the hell out of the ball like she does in obviously college, or women's college anyway. I don't know if that's exactly what will happen. We'll have to look at her shot tendency, but let me load a draft class, and we can look at the rotation, and let me change the colors as well. So we can actually be a 3.5 system at balance, which is what we're going to go ahead and do under Mr. Greg Popovich. So I'm happy to have him for the rest of the video, more than likely, or at least a majority of the video for 4 seasons. So here's what your rotation's looking like. Caitlin Clark is getting 32 minutes right out of the gate, which I love to see. And then that's your 10-minute rotation, which I actually like a lot. What is her shot tendency? So her shot tendency is a 80, or it's a 99 shot tendency. So it looks like the creator did a good job with her. And then let's see what else. Whatever her rate, I wasn't even paying attention to her rating. So you got A+ mid, A+ 3-point. We'll just see how it goes, man. I'm just gonna simulate year #1. Her shot tendency is exactly where it's supposed to be. We'll see how it goes. Her and Wembanyama paired together. Let's go ahead and see if this ends up being a playoff team year #1 with her and Wemby paired together. So once again, Luka's winning MVP. Nikola is your rookie of the year. So Caitlin Clark does not get a rookie of the year, which is very interesting. So I'm curious to see how she did. Wemby, of course, did his thing, defensive player of the year. So Yeah, I'm curious to see how. I'm assuming she made all rookie first team at the very least. She did, so we'll see how she did in just a second. But we did make the playoffs with her, third seed in the Western Conference. So I have to imagine that she did pretty damn good a rookie season, and she averaged 21. Not too bad. Obviously, it's not her. I don't even know what she averages, to be honest, in real life, but she shot 45% from three. Very, very solid stuff. So 42 points for Keldon Johnson, 12.5 from Michelle, 12 for Trey Jones, and 24 for Wembanyama. So very, very solid stat line all around. Third seed in the Western Conference with Wemby's second year. Of course, Wemby did not want to. There's not even pressure by ESPN saying, I don't know how long Wemby's going to wait. Well, we got him his help immediately in Caitlin Clark. But let's go ahead and put the Timberwolves in round one. So, of course, the Timberwolves do have the size to deal with Wembanyama, so this will be very interesting to see how this goes. Regardless, somebody current round against the Timberwolves, and we are going to beat them in 5, so we're off to a good start. A Wembanyama versus Luka Doncic series, sign me up for that. I think we might eventually see that one day, hopefully anyway. So this is what it's going to look like going to the playoffs, 9th seed, or no, 9-man rotation, I should say, not 9th seed. But let's go ahead. Somebody current round against the Mavericks, and we are down 3-2. I wasn't expecting to win a championship year number one anyway. I wasn't even expecting to be in the playoffs, let alone the second round right now, fighting for the conference finals. So we have a chance, and it looks like we might be able to force a game 7, and it's close. We do force a game 7. 25 from Caitlin Clark, and then 31 and 20 from Wemby. So now we go to a game 7 in Dallas. This would get us to the Western Conference Finals in year number 1, which would be pretty exciting. Let's see if we could do just that. The Mavericks take the lead. We take it back. So we got a close one in our hands. We're down 10, though, with 5 minutes left. It might look like our reign is coming to an end, but solid first season. So let's see if we maybe make a triumphant comeback here, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. So unfortunately, we are going to lose in game 7. But the fact that we pushed it all the way to game 7 definitely excites me a little bit. Cavaliers, Mavericks, and the Mavericks go on to win the championship, Luka Doncic. So we lost to the team that eventually went on to win it all. Can't be too discouraged by that. Draft lottery process once again. Let's see where we're projected. So we're projected Chicago's pick and Charlotte's pick. I'm pretty sure Chicago's pick is like top something protected, top 6 or something weird like that. So I think they do get to keep that pick. So it ends up being number 5. And then I believe the Hornets pick is also top 10 protected. And then the Thunder got the Clippers pick, which is pretty wild. Yeah, so we definitely got to trade this pick back to the Hornets because I believe, like I said, it's top 10 protected. So let's go ahead and do just that. So we have 16, 27, and a couple other picks, but I believe this Hornets pick does go back to Charlotte. So give me your top 10 protected 2026 pick. Hopefully don't give me no problems about this. They want 20. No, I don't want Grant Williams. All right, I'm going to have to override this, I guess. I was just going to give you your pick, but whatever. Actually, you know what? Just give me a second. I assume your pick isn't. If your pick ends up being really good next year, I'm taking it from you. But just give me a second in the future. I'm not dealing with going to override for one pick right now. So, Wembanyama, Vassell, Trey Jones, Keldon Johnson. I think the one position we could use upgrading, of course, is a small forward spot. I kind of mentioned that already. But staff signing, I believe this should all be filled out. Just kidding. There is a vacant spot, which is the big man coach. Hopefully, I can just take care of this very quickly. Last offseason, it felt like it took me forever to address all of that, but we got it done this time. All right, on draft night, we do have a couple draft picks. I almost want to try to be aggressive here already. We just got to the second round, 16-27, 3 early set. Well, I guess an early second, and then or late second and middle of the pack second. So I think it makes sense to maybe make like a big move here. Keldon Johnson, what did he do last year for us? He averaged 14 points per game, 37% shooting from 3. Not too bad. But if I can get an upgrade to small forward spot, I definitely think that's where we should start things. So let's go see if that's possible. So I don't know if the Nuggets would be willing to do this, but I feel like a perfect fit for this squad would be Michael Porter Jr. Someone who's just literally just going to hoist up some threes. I think Porter would be awesome for that role. So someone I don't often try to get anyway either. So if I can find a way to make this happen, I'm definitely down to do so. So let's say we offered, Champagny. We offer Charles maybe, and then the 16th overall pick, and maybe even 27 to get Michael Porter. What do you say to this? They agree, so we get Michael Porter. Michael Porter Jr., welcome to San Antonio. I actually love that fit a lot. 6'10 guy who could just shoot the hell out of the ball. Love that a lot. So that makes a ton of sense in my opinion. We got Michael Porter. That's awesome. All right, so I think he fits a little bit better than Keldon does. Like that a lot for us. Let's go straight to, I guess we have some seconds. I'll just see what the assistant GM does. So we're going to get Nasir Cunningham, Carter Knox, and Nate Battle. I'll sign all of them, but I don't imagine I'm going to be able to keep all of them. Probably going to decline Sid, unfortunately. This roster is going to run out of roster spots. Dominic Barlow, probably not going to be able to bring him back. And then free agency, we do not have Tatum money. We have Trey Jones money, which I do want to bring back Trey Jones. I think he's a solid enough backup point guard, unless we have another insurance option. We have Blake Wesley right now. which isn't too bad. We could just run with Blake Wesley as our backup point guard, but I do like Trey Jones in a way. We do need a backup center for sure. So let's see if we're able to get a center. Mo Wagner, Kevon Looney sounds fine to me. He's at, oh, we don't have enough money for like a better center than that. So we have Capella money. We're very close to Capella money. Very, very close. But we're not quite there. Is there anybody I want to dump? I know Zach Collins is making a ton of money. We could slide Zach Collins to center again as well and just go get like a power forward. Like an Aaron Wiggins. I don't know why Taylor Hendricks is out here. That makes no sense to me. But sign me up for Taylor Hendricks. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sign Taylor Hendricks. I don't know why he's here. Do I have to announce Trey Jones to do this? I don't know. Let's see. No. So if I could bring back Trey Jones, he wants quite a bit of money, but, you know, it's kind of similar to Tyus Jones money. We'll bring him back. Why not? I think he's solid enough to bring back. And then we can move Zach Collins down to the 5 because we've got Taylor Hendricks. Don't know why he's even out here, but he is. So, boom. That gives us a really, really solid rotation to build on. So, let's see if Caitlin Clark develops as much as she should. Hopefully, she does anyway. I'm hoping there's a lot of player progression from her, and she is up to an 82. So, nothing too crazy. 80 from Malachi Branham. Blake Wesley's up to a 77. 77 from Derrick Jones. So, yeah. Guys are developing, which is nice. But at least she went up in overall. Nothing, like I said, too crazy. I could also boost her myself a little bit if I need to. But, you know, she did really good last year. I think we're good just maybe leaving it the way it is right now. Maybe she'll find some progression next year. If she doesn't progress next year like crazy, then I'll probably just progress her myself just because 2K can be weird like that. But let's go straight to 22. All right, that's the wrong draft class. My apologies. Let's load a 2026 draft class like we're supposed to, and then we can get straight into this next season. Let's take a look at the rotation first, then I'll load this draft class after. So, primary ranking is going to land us 7th overall. It is a 3.5 balance. Here is your rotation. So, it is going to be Caitlin Clark again, Vassell, Michael Porter, Jeremy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama, Trey Jones, Malachi Branham, Taylor Hendricks, and Zach Collins. That is beautiful. Very, very solid rotation. I even want to give Caitlin Clark some more minutes once again. So, I'm going to take some minutes away down here, and let's give Caitlin Clark about 34 minutes. So, we'll do that, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. Made it to round 2 last year, as we know. Got very, very close to also getting to the conference finals. So let's see if we can maybe do that this year. So this year, Wembanyama wins MVP, which is very, very exciting to see. Also, of course, Scoop's out Defensive Player of the Year. No surprise there. Scoop does win Most Improved, Donovan Mitchell Clutch Player. And Mark is your Coach of the Year. Here's your All-NBA first team. Wembanyama makes it. It'd be really cool if one day we saw Caitlin Clark on one of these All-NBA teams, but I don't know if we will. Offensive first team, All-Defensive second team, and then here's our Rookie first team and All-Rookie second team. So, we ended up as the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Majority of the season, we were actually floating around like the play-in spot, which was kind of interesting. She has developed into an 83 overall, which is really nice. 42% shooting from 3 once again. Wembanyama just doing Wembanyama things. 3 blocks, 2 steals, 16 rebounds, 27 points. Just absolutely absurd. Porter at 15, 13 from Vassell, and then 12.5 from Jeremy Sohan. 10 from Malachi Branham. So I feel like the team is developing very, very nicely. So let's go ahead and see if we can come out here and go win a damn championship in year number 2. That'd be wild with an MVP candidate in Wembanyama. We get the Timberwolves once again. We took care of them last year, so let's see if we can do that again. And we are going to beat them in 6. So now we get to play a 7-seeded Utah team who has Keontae George, Collins, Markkanen. They have Evan Mobley. I don't know why Evan Mobley's been leaving Cleveland lately, but I got to keep that in mind, dude, because for whatever reason, Cleveland just lets them go every time. But they're definitely a solid squad. They got a lot of size. So many current round. And we are going to, I thought, sweep them. But no, we beat them in 6. So now we're in the conference finals. And I'm hoping we get Denver. And we do. We don't have to play the Thunder, which is fantastic. So we get the Denver Nuggets in round 2. Murray, Strother, Brown, Gordon, Jokic, Keldon Johnson, Peyton Watson, Charles. So pretty solid squad in Denver. Somebody current round against them. We're up 2-1. 3-1, and we're going to make it to the finals in year number 2 with Caitlin Clark. We do. We're in the NBA finals. We get to play this the Miami Heat. So a rematch of the Heat and Spurs, of course, from years ago when you had the Kawhi and LeBron Jameses of the world on those 2 teams. But a solid team in Miami, of course. Jaime Hotquez, Nikola Jovic, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier. So a very solid team. Of course, we have a solid team as well. Somebody current round, and we are down 3-2. So we have to win 2 straight in order to get to a game, or, you know, to win the championship. So we got to win this one to force a game 7. It's looking good so far. It looks like we might have secured this one, and they are down 12. So yeah, we are forcing a game 7 as Caitlin Clark, 23 points in that one. All right, so let's fix the rotation up for whatever we need to do. Game 7, I'm going to give Caitlin Clark some more minutes as well. I think that makes sense to do in this Game 7. We need her to shoot the hell out of the ball here. So, Simcast Game 7. Give less minutes to Caitlin Clark. I think I disagree with that notion. So, it'd be funny if we lost, though, after I didn't fix it. But let's see if we can win this one. It looks like we might get a championship here, and we do just get a championship. 118 and 125. Caitlin Clark, not a great game. Only 6 points from her, which really disappointing. 6 and 6. Oh, well. We won it all. That's what that's what matters. Wembanyama, 27 and 13. Love to see it. Miami goes down in 7. We keep it going, though. So let's go to the lottery, and let's see what's happening here. So we are projected Chicago's pick, so we should get it this year, which is nice. And then I think that's it. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So we are going to get 13. And then Charlotte's pick, where's that end up? It looks like that ends up at number 24. You know, I could take it from them and get another first round pick because it is supposed to belong to me. But I don't know. Do I really care about getting pick 24? Not really. I mean, unless it was going to help me make a big trade. But I don't think I'm making a big trade. I actually really like where the roster's at. We just won a championship. So I think I'm good. You know, Charlotte, just go ahead and keep the pick. I don't know. I don't feel like getting it from you. So, is there anything I want to do here? Not yet, not yet. Let's just jump in the draft. So let's see what we can get at that lottery pick from Chicago. So we have Drake Powell, Sid Gee. Give me Sid Gee. Don't even know anything about him, but welcome to San Antonio. You got a great name as well. He's a 75 overall. We got a bunch of second round picks that look auto-generated as hell, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let them go. Player options: Nasir Cunningham, I'll accept, and then qualifying offers: Dominic Barlow, Jeremy Sohan, Branham, and Wesley. So I do want to bring back. I don't think we're bringing back Wesley. We have Trey Jones locked up, and then I think I'm bringing back Sohan and Branham, of course. So, yeah, Wesley, unfortunately, probably going to let you go. Sohan and Branham want quite a bit of money. Zach Collins, I also want to bring back if possible, and then I'm going to re-sign Jeremy Sohan to a nice little contract, so we're going to re-sign him. I might wait on Malachi Branham. He is wanting quite a bit of money. He is going to be a backup guard for the foreseeable future, so I just don't really want to offer him $23 million. It sounds kind of crazy, but let's just keep it going and see what happens here. So the main important thing I'm focused on this offseason is if Clark develops at all. So we're going to give him a 3-year deal worth 17 over 3 years. That's fine. Wesley, apologies, but you can go somewhere else. And then we have money to sign another player if we want to. Do we need to, though, is the question. We could use maybe a better backup small forward, but at the same time, Sid Gee just came out of the draft, and he might even go up if we move him to 3. He does not. Hendricks stays the same, so we could run Hendricks at the 3 if we want to. So whatever we need to do. So Hendricks will play some backup 3. Sid Gee might play right away. So yeah, we don't need to sign anybody. All right, so what does Clark do this year? She is up to a 83. So not enough movement for me. Let's push this. Let's push her up. Let's get this moving. So that's not what I want to do. So shot tendency. All right, this is what we want to do. So I don't care. I'm pushing her up to an 87. I think it's fair that she's an 87 at this point. So 87, Caitlin Clark. You're not developing enough for me, so now you're up to an 87, which is rightfully so. All right, so we're going for championship number 2 here. If we get the second one in a row, of course, we're going to probably try for the 3-peat. We failed the 3-peat yesterday with the DJ Burns video, but this, today, hopefully we can actually make it happen. So here's rotation: Clark, Vassell, Porter, Sohan, Wembanyama, Branham, Hendricks, Trey Jones, Zach Collins. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season once again. Hopefully this season goes super well. And we're, maybe the first in the West this time. So another day, another MVP award for Wembanyama, which is great to see. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, All-Defensive first team, and All-Defensive second team. So we are the second seed in the West this time around. If you take a look at the player stats this year, he had 28 from Wemby, 20 from Caitlin Clark. So she's not averaging like a crazy 30 or anything like that. Would have been really cool to see her do so, but, still averaging 20 in the NBA as a female, I think is pretty solid. So I'll take that. 14 from Porter. 13 from Vassell, 13 from Sohan, and 12 from Malachi Branham. So we get to play the Nuggets in round 1. We were able to beat them last year, I believe it was. So hopefully we can repeat that. Somebody current round against Denver. And we are going to beat them in 6. All right. Now we get the Portland Trail Blazers, who have Scoot, Sharp, Bay, Alex Sarr, DeAndre, Anthony Simons, Robert Williams, Daniel Gafford, and Jabari Walker. Very solid squad that Portland has on their hands. And we're down 2-1. So we might go down to the Blazers here. We're down 3-2 now. All right. We have to make a triumphant comeback here to see if we can make that happen. So can we do so? Not looking good. We might not be able to 3-peat in today's video. I guess we're down 8. Maybe we can make the comeback here. We're down to 8 with 3 minutes left. I mean, let me jump in. We already got a championship out of the way anyway. So it looks like the three-peat's not going to happen, unfortunately. So let me see if I can come out here and cook with Caitlin Clark or something. I don't know if that's going to happen, but, you know, they could probably just put her in the pick and roll in action and just score on her all day, I imagine. But Sadiq Bey is going to give it out to Jose Alvarado. Going to try to play some decent defense here. Alvarado's trying to make something happen. Not going to make it happen. Scoot. Midi over Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark with a great defense. Let's go. She looks so small in the court compared to, or so small in the court. Where's Wembanyama? Why isn't Wembanyama out here? I don't know. But can I score with, let's go. Let's go, baby. 117 to 123. I need Wembanyama out here really badly. Why is he not out here? So let's see. Substitutions. Is he fouled out? He better not be fouled out. Of course he's fouled out. Of course he is. Why would he not be? Okay. All right, it's up to you, Caitlin Clark. I'm going to try to make this comeback with you. Scoot from 3. He's going to miss it. Let's go. Let's keep it going. All right, can I hit? She seems so slow right now. It's actually kind of crazy. Ooh, I thought I could take Scoot off the... What is going on? She seems so slow. All right, I need a 3. I'm shooting a 3 with her. I don't care. Someone give me a screen. I need a 3 over Scoot. Alexar, shoot a 3. Okay, that wasn't even close. All right, so Scoot in transition. See if we can get a stop. He is going to hit the midi. All right. We still got 2 minutes left. I'm fooling around too much. All right, let's see if we can... If only I had Wemby right now, man. Why do I not have Wembanyama? All right, screen and roll with Michael Porter sounds good to me. We're going to give it to Michael Porter here, and that is an easy layup. 119 to 125, down 6. Not too bad. Let's keep this moving. All right, Scoot. We're going to try to stop you this time around. You were able to hit a mid-range jump. Okay, they call timeout. They got to think things over, man. Man, that sucks. Wembanyama would be so clutch right now, and I don't have him. That's so annoying, but whatever. Not much we can do about it. Michael Porter, I'm going to... Everyone's gas, man. That's not good. All right, let's see if I can get a steal out of the inbounds. Ooh, they're going to give it to Scoot in the corner. I almost... Ooh, oh! I'm there. Can I get the rebound, though? Yes, let's go. Okay, good defense. Imagine getting locked up by Caitlin Clark, Scoot. Could not be me, but let's go ahead and see... If I can get another nice little screen here from Jeremy Sohan. Can I just take... Ooh, I'm going to have Zach Collins. Could have taken a Zach Collins there, but let's just see if I can cook with Michael Porter Jr. really quickly. I'm just going to take Sadiq Bey all the way down, and we are going to miss that one. Nice. All right. Minute 38 left in the clock. Probably... I mean, okay, we probably lost this game, which is fine. We got a championship already. Maybe I don't give up just yet, but we got to get a stop here. Caitlin Clark playing good defense. These guys cannot score on her. They just can't. They cannot score on her right now. I need a wide open 3, man. Can I get a wide open 3? Can I hit that one? Oh, that felt good too. Oh, that would have been awesome if I hit that. All right. Sadiq Bey in transition, trying to take Jeremy Sohan all the way down. Anthony Simons. We almost got the steal, but we do not get it, unfortunately. Sadiq Bey from 3. If he hits that, that's probably dagger. Yep. That's probably the dagger shot, unfortunately. That really sucks, man. I felt like we were playing decent enough, but it just did not happen. Not having Wembanyama out here definitely really hurt us as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to have a wide open Zohan, but that does not matter. I really want Caitlin Clark to shoot a 3, but you know what? We'll just take that to the rack. 121 to 128. We got some points with her. And now let's see if we can... they're going to automatically foul, aren't they? I don't even want that to happen right now. That just doesn't make sense. It's done for. We lost. Late game fouling. I hate how that just automatically does that. Oh, we almost got the steal. Oh, we got the steal. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. I don't know if that's going to turn in anything. Vassell, take this down to the rack. Jeremy Sohan. I know you're not. Okay, just kidding. I can't hit that 3. Vassell. I'm just taking way too much time, man. Hit a 3, Vassell. Oh, that's awful. Not good. Man, that would have been crazy if we hit that 3, but I'm just not clutch like that. Scoop from 3. I try to reach, and he misses. We get the rebound. All right, Clark. My goal is to hit a 3 with you here. Can I hit a 3 with her? Let's see. That's a good release. We hit it. Let's go, baby. 124 to 128. We get a 3 off with Caitlin Clark. And now we got a foul. Now we have to foul. Foul, please. I can't even foul, right? Oh, never mind. We don't have to foul. We get the steal. Just kidding. We didn't. All right. Okay, finally. 2 seconds left in the clock. I foul. That's way too much. Imagine I got that steal, though, dude. That would have been crazy. All right, can I foul properly? Nope. That's my fault. Whatever. We lost. You know what? At the end of the day, I hit a 3 with Caitlin Clark. That's what truly matters. You know what? Fun video still. We got the championship. Wembanyama fouling out did not help our case whatsoever. That really, really sucked. 24 from Sharp. We finished with 20 with Caitlin Clark. But you know what? Fun video regardless. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wembanyama, why'd you have to foul out, man? I could have used you, dude. I could have used you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go see who wins the championship really quickly. We're not getting 3P today. At least we got a ring out of the way already. That's nice. And then we got Portland and Oklahoma City in the conference finals. You're going to have the Blazers and the Pistons. And the Blazers, the team that eventually went to win the championship, did beat us. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see y'all in the next one. Definitely a fun video. We'll get back to probably some normal stuff tomorrow. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.